What's going on there, kings and queens and everybody in between? I know a lot of you guys have been 100% upset. You guys have been chirping. You guys have been going so far to have so much fun at the expense of one Ash Paris for her article on TheVerge.com titled, "Has Elden Ring's character creator failed black players?" But not in a question format where you even would have to think about it and click to know more. It's actually titled, "Elden Ring's character creator fails black players," like straight up, like it's a fact, like this is a declarative statement that this is something that has genuinely happened. And you may be saying, oh, okay, can you not make black players? Can you not produce this skin tone in the game? Can you not produce darker skin tones in the game? Could you not reproduce someone who looks like they are from African descents? Are the nose sliders not wide? Are they not actually able to produce something that is relative to the real world African American or African or just minority experience in general? And if you were to look into the game, you played around for 2 minutes, you would know that that's not true. You can make someone who looks like me. Now, you may be saying, okay, then what does the article actually complain about? Well, the article's complaint is with the fact of the age-old problem that black hairstyles are not always represented in games, especially games that are made overseas in Japan. Because in Japan, there's not too much of this walking around. Believe you me, there is not too much of this. There's not too much melanin going around over there in Japan. And thusly, many people over there may not have even considered the fact that those hairstyles are not something that exists. But when you look over at the game, there's only like 20 to 30 different hairstyles to even choose from. And I know what some of you are thinking in the back of your mind. Yeah, if there's only 20 or 30, can you really say that anybody's fully represented? And yes, while I hear you, I do understand why you would have a complaint there. But 9 times out of 10, you're wearing a helmet in the game. You can't see your hair anyway, because you're wearing gear, you're wearing helmets, you're getting things on your head that are blocking the view of your head. Thus, by proxy, is this even a really big deal? And it's not. It's not even a deal breaker for the person who wrote the article, because they've said they've had a great time, they've had a great experience, they've been enjoying what Elden Ring has to offer, and the experience has been actually enriching, and they're happy to be a part of it. So when you write an article like this with such an inflammatory title, you clearly know what you're doing. You're doing that thing that the modern day journalist does, where they don't care about whether the article is actually bringing an experience to people that is going to educate them on something. They just want to be the center of attention, because we live in an era now where a lot of journalists or people who cover games don't want to bring you the news. They don't want to show you the facts. They want to be the news. They want to garner the clout, because as I've always said, clout is the new crack, and they will do anything to get that dopamine hit. And if just having an inflammatory article title is what gets a bunch of clicks and gets a bunch of people talking, then they've won. I mean, congratulations, you did it. Woo! Yeah! Victory for Parrish. Parrish won, internet nothing. Got him. And here we are, where we have to start wondering, is it time for us to start asking for some of these people who write and cover games to be a little bit more responsible, show a little bit more integrity? Because as it stands right now, it almost comes off like you're trying to say that the Elden Ring development staff is racist off the title alone. Once again, once you read the article, you understand that that's not what they're going for at all. And that's when I have to talk about the people who've been having fun at Ash Parrish's expense. Because there are plenty of you who have gone out to say that Ash Parrish is despicable and she's loathable because she's saying that the developers are racist, and that she's calling for Elden Ring to be canceled, and that they're trying to cancel Elden Ring, and that they're trying to boycott Elden Ring, and they're having this huge call to arms. And none of that happened in the article. And I understand that, once again, you guys, the YouTubers, y'all wanted the clicks. But like, someone's got to hold y'all in check and be responsible too, because some of y'all are trying to like get the pitchforks for your audience to go, once again, have fun at the expense of someone who wrote an article. And while, trust me, they definitely did not use the right verbiage in their title, you guys are being just as dishonest with how you've tried to, translate their work in order to make your audience feel a type of way for your sake, to get your comment section all riled up and ready to go. But pushing past that, everyone on that front has to do better.
You're better than that!
But the last thing I want to talk about when it pertains to this article is there's a small excerpt in it that they even thought was worth highlighting, where they wrote, "I, through the prolific number of sliders and color wheels, can create the proudest looking Negro nose with Jackson 5 nostril having character who ever walked the lands between. But I can't give her baby hairs to match." And I don't know, just play the clip. Drewski, go let her head know.
That's got to be racist. There's no way. I'm going to just keep it real. There's no way that is like of our culture.
Because I don't know, there's just something about the way that was worded where it was just like, man, it almost sounds like it was racist towards black people. But once again, I'm nitpicking, but I don't know. Just the way that was worded just felt weird to me. But pushing past that, we all know this is one of those articles that honestly shouldn't have gotten the time of day, should not have gotten the notoriety that it did. But unfortunately, we do not live in the leave well enough alone world. And here we are. Even I've gotten a little bit of a chance to talk about it and getting my little jowls, a little bit of an exercise. But all in all, this is a big nothing burger. And the fact that like I keep seeing it being tossed on the timeline and in my YouTube recommended feed, it's getting kind of annoying, guys. It's getting a little bit annoying. So much so that I made a video about it. Like, come on, guys. You gotta be a little better, just a little bit. Now I can go back to playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In peace. And yeah, if you guys like what you saw, go ahead and leave a like. Go ahead and subscribe. And if you even so much as feel as though you need to care enough, go ahead and click the bell for notifications so you can be notified when the next time we duel or we have to talk shit about stupid people. Whichever comes first. Sometimes it's both. See you next time.